right, we're good to go. All right. Guess we're gonna list this doorbell first. Oh no. Everybody, welcome. I'm doing a live stream in a hot minute. We're gonna be listing today. While we're talking, was gonna go to a bin store today, but I decided to get some work done instead. Everybody, welcome. Haven't done a live stream in a hot minute, so I figured we could do one today while we list. All right, that's the list ready to go. All right. We're going to list this next. Teresa, how are you doing today? Welcome. How's your Sunday going today? We're just doing some listings. While we do a live stream. I haven't done a live stream in a minute. I'm gonna list all the small stuff here and then all the bigger stuff over there on my listing table. Yeah, we are doing fantastic. Working hard, earning our living, and I got a bunch of videos built up. I got like 3 yard sale videos coming out soon. I think one more week of bin source, and then I don't know. I got to transfer over the footage tonight. and I might just sneak a garage sale video in there. I know the bin store videos are getting repetitive, but if you see the past like 2 weeks, the past 2 weekends has been raining. This past weekend, so yesterday I went garage sale and went to 4 of them. Didn't find a single thing. So yeah, it's rough. I do want to do a thrift store video soon too. I've been itching to at least hit up 3 of them that are local. Boo, how are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, thank you guys so much for thank you guys so much for all the love over here on the channel to you guys. I think we hit over 3,600 subscribers, and we're well on our way to 3,700 subscribers. So thank y'all so much for that. Like really, like it's amazing. It's kind of messy, the room's still cool though. You talking about my room? You talking about my room messy? It's a working room. It's a working room. I got diecast cars down there. I got some Disney pins right here and a little bit of trash. I did get this. Ooh, that's trash. I did get this little green laser. Some of that at the bin store is pretty cool. Yeah, the room is definitely a little messy, but it's also a working room, because like I want to say I have like ADHD or something or something, because I'll work on one thing like the diecast cars, and then a few minutes later I'm like, okay, I got this kind of bundled up the way I wanted to for today. Then I'll go over here and try to mess with this stuff, and then I'll be like, all right, bet I'm gonna go and list this stuff in this tote, and then I'll forget about the other stuff for a couple of days, and I'll kind of go back to it. In an upcoming video, I actually get a bunch of diecast cars listed, even though they've been sitting on my ground for like 2 months, and it's very funny how my brain works. Teresa, you had snow yesterday? Dang, it's actually cold here. We woke up this morning, it was like 66 degrees in my house. I was like, what? And walked outside with my dog, and yeah, it was cold. It's crazy. The laser is cool though. It's a class 3 laser. So like if you go outside in the nighttime and you shine it across, like you can see like it goes all the way down the street. Like it's insane. But you don't have ADHD, it's just called having a really strong mind and being very productive. Yeah, I always thought there was something for that. Maybe like you said, maybe it's just me trying to be as productive as possible. I guess that's a good way of putting it, because yeah, like, you'll be surprised. Like you can ask my wife. Like I work a lot in a sense of doing the videos and doing the listings, and like there's some days I think the most I've ever listed in a day, just because I wanted to get like a heavy listing day done, it was like probably like 110 items in one day. And I'm in the middle of filling up the rest of this one. I got a few more spots in there, but my loft has a bunch of like empty totes and stuff, so I'm just like, well, dang, how did they get so empty? I'm definitely buying, but the inventory is moving kind of quick, so so we got to stay productive, but yeah, we're just gonna be listing while we do a live stream. Like I said, I haven't done one in a while. But yeah, if y'all ever have any questions while y'all are here, more than welcome to answer them for y'all, or whatever the case is. And y'all know how I operate. I love you guys. I love talking to you guys. I'm not gonna be one of those YouTubers, man, where once they get to a certain pinnacle of subscribers and stuff, if you ever noticed it, man, like go back and watch like certain YouTubers, man, and you'll see like how they start off, and then they change, but I tell you right now, I'm the type of person who will never change. I'm gonna respond to every single comment, interact with you guys as much as I can, and yeah, like, trust me, I'm not going anywhere. I enjoy this too much. I enjoy the YouTube family that we've grown here, and it's just absolutely amazing. RJ, you're most definitely a hard work, and I love what sold videos. Thank you, RJ. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Hey, if you have any questions while you're here as well, feel free to ask, and I'll answer them the best of my ability. I'm curious on what this goes for. This thing's called My Perfect Facial. One sold on a bid for $50 plus shipping. One of them took a best offer for $34.99, but it's not in the original box, and there's none listed. There's none listed. Might have to go to Worth Point for this one. What is the most expensive thing you bought in a garage sale? Most expensive thing. So, do you mean how much money I've spent, or are we talking about the most that I've ever flipped, or coolest thing? Hmm. I mean, I found some pretty cool stuff. Like, I went to an estate sale, found a whole bunch of blow molds before. I don't even know what my biggest flip would be. At a garage sale. I mean, my best flip ever was at the Black Friday deals bin store, where I found that Victron Energy like RV inverter or something like that, and I bought it for $5 and it sold for $1,050. I think that might have been my craziest flip this far, but at a garage sale, that's interesting. I can't even. I don't even know. I will say that I don't want to spoil it for you guys because it's really cool stuff. Because I like 2 weeks ago, I went to a yard sale. They're having a yard sale on a Wednesday. I've never seen that before, and they had everything kind of pulled out on the driveway. And like I said, I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys. And I'm looking at their driveway stuff, whatever. I picked up like 4 or 5 things and put them in a pile. And the lady, the owner, was like, "Hey, we got more stuff in the garage too." And I was like, "Oh, okay," because there's like 2 bookshelves kind of blocking the entryway, so I didn't know that. And I went inside, and there was a table filled with collectibles. I mean, literally, it was kind of overwhelming. I didn't know what the stuff was worth, but they were priced at like $2, $3, $5, $4. So in the video, I'm like, well, let me ask you this: how much would you want for everything on the table? And I shot out a price. They shot out a price, and I didn't have what they wanted. But I was like, hey, I have this amount of money. I can go to the ATM right down the street, because the ATM was right down the street. And they're like, you know what? Nah, don't worry about it. We'll take it. And if I would have known how much this stuff was worth, I would have offered them more than 100. But then again, their prices were low, so and to be honest with you, I probably overpaid if we're basing everything on their prices. But everybody was happy in the end, and I actually just got done listing all the stuff yesterday, and whoo, let me tell you, I will tell you guys this: they are some rock and roll like figures. I will say that, and they're really cool. I didn't know they were going to be worth that much money, but it's kind of insane. I was just messaging you. Yeah, I saw it. I was going to message here in just a few once I get this thing listed, but you're good. Yeah, the flip was crazy. $5 into $1,050. That's my best find. Recently I bought a iPad from the bin store for $7. It was brand new, and I just flipped that for $550 this week. So that was a pretty crazy find as well. Have you ever been to Black Friday deals on a Wednesday and what was actually left? Yes, I have been there on Wednesday, and you can actually find some really cool stuff. Like, you figure at 50 cents on Wednesdays, let's say this thing right here was 50 cents, right? And if it's going for $15, you figure ship. Let's say it goes first class, shipping is going to be $5, whatever. I mean, you're literally going to profit $8. But let's say you found, let's just say 20 of these. That's $160. And I'm that type of person. I will do that if the sell through rate is good. And some people don't understand sell through rates. And people also don't understand when to buy it or when to buy certain things, even if the sell through rate is kind of crap. So the way my mind works is obviously if there's 100 listed and then there's 100 sold, that's 100% sell through rate. But then let's say that there's 200 listed and 100 sold, that's a 50% sell through rate. But let's just say that average sell price is selling at, let's just say $120. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'll buy that item for $5, $7, whatever, and then undercut it by $20 and put it there for 100. People try to tend to get the most out of items, but at the end of the day, your job as a reseller is to sell. You know, if of course if something like is consistently selling at like let's say $100, $120, it has like a 300% sell through rate, then that's a little different. But like if the sell through rate's around like 40% up to like I don't know maybe 70%, I will literally try to work a deal with somebody. Because if I have $7 invested in an item and let's say this thing goes for like 75 and somebody offers me 50, am I taking a $25 pay cut? Technically, no, because I only have $7 into it, and I'm willing to cut somebody a deal. That's just me, and that's why I'm able to move like product as quick as I do. The foams also was a nice find. Yes, I haven't listed it yet. The item is not brand new. It's not brand new. It has a passcode on it. I just have to do a factory reset on them, but they work amazingly. It still has the plastic on it. If I'm able to factory reset it, I might be able to sell it as a new open box. But yeah, that phone actually goes for like $1,200. Absolutely insane. Like it's crazy. Yvette, what's going on? Good morning. Who's the most genuine reseller / resellers you met every time? Have I met any other YouTubers? I don't think I've met any. Oh wait, you said resellers. I mean, yeah, I got a couple of like people locally around me. I got a dude named Antonio, a dude named Gary. They're very cool. But I mean, yeah, I met some pretty cool resellers around me. Not no. As far as I know, nobody does the GoPro stuff like I do around here locally. I haven't seen anybody else with the GoPro. But yeah, there's some pretty cool resellers out there. I met another dude named Harley. He lives like an hour away from me or something like that. He's a pretty cool dude. He served in the Army, so we got to talk about military stuff. But yeah, no, there's some pretty cool stuff. Now, as far as YouTubers, I haven't met a single YouTuber though. I think it'd be nice to collaborate with people. I know there's some resellers who are kind of close to me, and I'll be willing to make a drive to do a collaboration. But I think we got to grow a little bit more. I don't know. I don't know how the collaboration stuff works. Lost Man, any thoughts on donating excess inventory storage auctions for tax breaks? I'm confused about cost based. I didn't even know you could do that. I mean, obviously, I've heard of storage auctions, but I mean, any thoughts on donating? Oh, you mean donating inventory from storage units? Is that what you're asking? But yes, I actually do that. I anything that I don't. So the way I do it is I usually try to get like 2 or 3 storage units depending on how big they are. I go through everything. I literally figure out what's worth selling, what's not. I put the rest of the stuff in a garage sale, and then the rest of the stuff I go and donate. I believe you can write off $500 of donations, no questions asked. If you are donating a lot, Goodwill will normally give you a receipt, and they'll sign it at the bottom, and then you have to write everything in. The best way to go about that is get them to itemize it. It might take a little bit of time, but they will go through each one and be like, okay, books, let's just say $25, this, that, and the other. And then you can write off more. But the more you write off, the more prone you are to getting audited by the IRS. But at the same time, if you have the itemized ticket, it's better that way. But if you have a ticket that isn't itemized and you're just putting on there, oh yeah, we gave away like $5,000 worth of stuff, then they're gonna be like, well, what did you donate? Because I want to know what it is. And you have a ticket that doesn't have nothing on it. So if you can, I mean, yeah, donate as much as possible. Write it off. Every single write off is amazing. So my taxes for last year were around $11,600 that I was going to be paying to the IRS. I got with my CPA, and I sent in all my paperwork, all that stuff. And she's really good. She used to work for the IRS, so she knows ins and outs of certain things. So she's really, really good stuff. Send all my paperwork in, and sent all my paperwork in, and it went from like $11,600 all the way down to $5,800. That was all after all my tax deductions, all my supplies, my gas, all this. As a matter of fact, whenever you buy storage units, you can write that off. My storage unit, my PO box, like anything that has to do with your business, you can literally just write off. It's pretty crazy within reasoning, of course. Like if I buy this water to stay hydrated, well, that's not really a business expense. Even if you're working hard, it's not a business expense because water is essential. You know, you need it. But anything and everything, just write it down, and your CPA will tell you if you can write it off or not. And her fee was $350, and I was like, "Yep, I'm more than happy to pay that. You just saved me like $6,000." So you don't have the balls to go to do the GoPro. It's fun. I won't lie. When I first did it, my first couple of times doing it, I was like, "Is anybody going to say anything about it?" But sure enough, people really don't care. I mean, there's a handful of people who do, but if they just tell me not to record, oh yeah, sure, it's your property. It is what it is. They get 14 boxes of books, donate to Goodwill, and take a tax rate for it. Yep, sure can. Yeah, take pictures of it. That's also a good thing. Upload it to your computer and have a file, and so you can put like donation pictures, and then whenever you upload them, put them in like a zip file, and then for the title thing, whatever, just change it to like the date that you donated it. That way, it lines up with your receipt and the picture. So very, very good stuff. And then when you get audited, or if you get audited, you can be like, hey, look, I got my itemized ticket. Here's my pictures and my actual thing. If you want to verify, IRS 10 out of 10 times they're gonna look at it and be like, all right, very well. Very easy. The Currys, good morning. How are you? Side Hustle Sam, good morning. Bible Belt Pickers, what's good? Welcome, everybody. Good morning. It's morning still. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. So, yeah, good morning. Sorry, I woke up about an hour ago. And I was going to go to a bin store this morning. But instead of going to go buy more stuff, I was like, you know what? I need to get some of this stuff listed, because the buying part is the fun part. But the listing stuff, I mean, I have fun with it, but the listing stuff takes some time. But we've been killing it in listings, though. We've been listing like crazy lately. Because I want to get to my death pile. I don't know if you guys have seen my death pile in my videos, but they're massive. But I'm trying to get to them, but I keep buying so much stuff from the bin stores, and I got a tub right there that I got a list. I mean, I got all types of stuff. You guys will see some of the stuff that I found, man. Whenever I go garage selling, I'm actually excited to show you guys. I just have to get through the bin store videos first, because I like to keep things kind of in order. And I'm like 3 weeks behind on videos, unfortunately, but I'm trying, I swear. I take pictures of it, but I don't know if tax basis is what I pay for auction or what the value is sold at Goodwill. Resale forms are squirrely about it. Yeah, lost me. Yeah. Same, just get them to itemize it. That's the best way to do it, because we can sit here and be like, hey, this item, they could probably sell it for 40, but they're only going to sell it for $10 in Goodwill or whatever the case is, What type of things to sell really get you excited when you find them? Ooh. Definitely like old action figures, toys, like high-end electronic. Well, I mean, I guess high-end electronics don't really make me like crazy excited, but I think the old toys, let me see. So like this right here, I ended up getting in a storage unit a while back. But it's from the 90s. It's Tommy and the Reptar. Let me see. I want to say it's 90s. What year is this from? I think it's 96. Where is the... I know it's in here somewhere. I don't see it. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, I like this type of stuff. I kept it for myself, because I like to keep at least one thing from each storage unit. But yeah. And then I'll show you this right here if I can get it out. Yeah, I found this in a storage unit. It's a Resident Evil figure. I want to say this thing's going for like $200, maybe. I'm not sure, but I kept this. The box is a little damaged, but I kept it because you don't see these every day. But the storage unit I cleaned out with this, still, you guys might have seen it's like the diecast car storage unit. Tons of diecast cars, tons and tons of stuff. I still have like 5 totes in there just filled with diecast cars that I still had to go through in a storage unit that I bought in April of last year. But I remember going on a binge of listing for a week straight with the diecast cars, and I just could not look at another diecast car. And then recently I started going through them again. But yeah, this is probably one of the cooler action figures I found. But I mean, definitely toys though, RJ. I love selling toys. Let me just see what I've sold recently. I have one, but only use it fishing sometimes. I feel awkward around people. It's fun. It's fun. Listing is the worst part of reselling. It is. I mean, I personally have fun because I like to jam out and just list for days. And I mean, I definitely have fun. Let's see. Let me see what I've sold. Printer ink, yeah, toner, that type of stuff. I love selling that stuff, man. It's just easy money, and nobody tends to pick them up. And I mean, I'll take it all day. Like that toner storage unit was insane. Surprise only went for $450, and we made like $4,000 off that unit like in 2 weeks. Like, it was insane. I'm trying to find an item that I recently sold that I was really excited about. Rando, good morning. What's going on, homie? There was a ton in Goodwill Puller the other day. Yeah, those are the ones I donated because they weren't worth a whole lot. They were from that toner storage unit. I donated a bunch of stuff recently. Those are the stuff that's not. They're worth like $2, and it's just not worth reselling. I donated a lot of those. I bought a bulk buy of electronics. I ended up with about 20 of them not working. Would you sell them parts only, or would you have them repaired? So this is the way I look at it. If getting it repaired to a working condition results into making a lot of money, yes, I would say so. But of course, there also has to be a market for it. So I would look on eBay, look at parts only, and let's just say parts only is going for $50, but then like good working conditions going for like 120, but it's going to cost you $40 to get it working. You might as well list it for parts. But just kind of figure out in the middle, like if it's costs, let's say $100 and you have, let's say $120 into it, but it's selling for $1,000. I mean, hey, think of it like a laptop, right? Sometimes you might get a laptop where it's just the battery that needs to be replaced, right? And that's the only issue wrong with it. It looks clean. It's like a $500 laptop, but it's going to cost you $100 to get it fixed at Best Buy. I mean, get that thing fixed and then get it listed. So it really just depends on time, money invested into it, and then the difference between parts only and working condition, and then just kind of see what the sell-through rate is, how many is listed, how many is sold. Like if there's 100 listed and 5 sold, and you want to get it repaired, it's probably not going to be worth it. Even parts only, it might not even be worth it, depending on weight, size, that type of stuff. It just really depends on the market for it. I told my wife it was probably you. It was me. Yeah, it was the green and white boxes. Yeah, I went through every single one of them. They just were not worth anything because they were third-party toner. And I've always said, third-party toner, just not, usually 9 times out of 10, they're not worth it. Occasionally you might find one that's worth like $20, but all of them are worth like $15 or less. They don't really sell quick. But people like the Brother, the Canon, Kyocera, what's another one? HP, that type of stuff. Ping G, good morning. I didn't know anyone did a live podcast on Sunday mornings. I wasn't planning on it. I was gonna go down to a bin store in Savannah, but then I realized I just have too much stuff going on right now, and instead of spending the money, I'd rather just get everything listed from this past weekend as quickly as possible. Because we actually outdid ourselves this past weekend. You guys will see it. It's a bin store video, but it's insane. I'll tell you this: I found a $600 to $700 item, and it's going to pay for the whole haul. And we found 62 items. Like, it's crazy stuff, man. It's absolutely crazy. You still planning on a movie room? If so, what's your plan as far as equipment? I am doing a movie theater room. So the video that I uploaded yesterday, that's probably about 3 weeks ago, and my plan was to take everything out of my loft and put it down into my garage. And what I'm doing is I'm building the racks all the way up to where I have one tote height to the from the roof. And I ordered a step ladder, an 8-foot step ladder, or 10-foot, I can't remember. And I bought it on Amazon. Well, apparently they lost it. And step ladder and a ladder are a little bit different. A ladder is a ladder. A step ladder is a little bit wider on the steps, and on the top you have like a small little platform to where you can set stuff on. Like you put your drill in there, like for like painters and stuff like that. And they lost it. So now I'm trying to find a decent sized one without having to pay an arm and a leg. But cheapest one I see right now is $320, and I just don't want to spend that yet. You know what I mean? It's like I don't want to spend that money, but eventually I'm going to have to. So I'm kind of at a halt right now, trying to find a good step ladder. But I did break down 2 racks in the loft and got everything kind of situated. You guys will see it in the future videos that are coming up of how the progress is going. But right now I'm kind of at a standstill until I get an actual step ladder. Yo, Bearded Finds, what's going on, man? How you doing today? About what parts of Georgia do you live, or do I live source? And I'm in Atlanta, wondering if I'll ever run into you. So I'm actually down in Savannah. I'm down in like the Savannah, like Pooler area. I'm not in Atlanta. I've always wanted to make a drive up there just to see, but I gotta grow a little bit more, I'm doing really well locally, so eventually I do want to branch out. But sometimes, that saying is, if it's not broke, don't fix it. If you're, once this area gets dried up, we might start branching out a little bit. But I do pretty good locally. We don't have any bins here in SoCal, but then I would be going to them as I do retail arbitrage only. Retail arbitrage is crazy profitable if you know what you're doing. Yeah. Bin stores are spreading like wildfire too. Like there's 4 of them that I know of. So it's the one locally, or 2 locally, one in Savannah, one in Garden City, one in Hinesville, and then one in Jessup. They just opened up one in Ludwicki, and they just opened one up in Pembroke. The one in Savannah and Garden City are the closest to me, and then those other ones, the other 4, are like an hour plus drive from me. But one of them opens up the same day Black Friday deals opens up, so I can never go to them. And then Saturdays I like to go garage selling if there is any, and then if not, I just go back to Black Friday deals because they constantly restock with like crazy stuff. So I don't know, it'd be nice to branch out and try different things. But maybe whenever we get bigger, we might branch out and start doing the other. I don't know. It's just really weird, It's hard to get down there because the hour drive gas prices are up right now, and I don't know. My mind is just in a weird place with traveling far, I have a few ladders if interested. I need a step ladder. I wonder if I can show y'all. How do I do this? Can I put? If y'all are on y'all's computer or phones or whatever, y'all can look this up if y'all want. I want to pull it up on my computer to kind of show you guys what I was looking for. What is this? Sign out. There we go. Orders. Is Topping a good brand of toner ink to pick up at Black Friday, and what model sells the best? I've never even heard of Topping, so it's probably not good. But the best brands is like Canon, HP, Brother. Those are the three that I really look for. But if they're like third party, it's worth looking up. At the end of the day, do your research, because I don't know everything. Just like everybody in here doesn't know everything. You can only learn so much. But it's everything is worth looking up. But usually, if it's third party, it's usually not worth it. You might find one that's, the sell-through rate might be good, but it's rare though. Another much is working on getting some videos out. Heck yeah. I watched the one that you sent me on Instagram. I just replied to you. I think you sent it to me like 2 weeks ago, and I for some reason I didn't get the message, and I watched it, and yeah, you found some good stuff at the bin store. The growth of your channel is impressive. What's your biggest wish for your reselling business? Ooh, that's a good question. Yeah, the growth over here on the channel has been exceptionally crazy. I mean, it's just I don't know what to think of it. The Flipping Canucks, good morning. Sorry, I want to say hi to you this morning. How y'all doing today? Yeah, so the growth has been crazy, definitely unexpected. So I don't know if that's just me doing something. Oh, guess we sold some. I don't know if y'all heard that or not. Look at that, we sold something for $10. Let's go. But yeah, I don't know if it's just me doing something right, or if I'm just lucky or blessed, or however we want to say it out loud. But yeah, the growth has been crazy. It's just amazing, to be honest. And I don't know what to think of it, to be honest. It's just one of those things that I think is just really cool. But my biggest wish for reselling, so I guess my big dream, me and my wife had this big dream of getting a barnuminium, to where it's like a house or like a barn looking house, and you have a warehouse attached to it. I guess that would be like the big dream. It'd be nice to get there one day. I think barnuminiums are going for like $300,000 all the way up to like $500,000 or something like that, and I ain't got it like that. But I definitely want to take this reselling thing, crazy serious. Have fun with it, of course. I don't want to be. I don't know. Y'all might have seen like certain resellers where they have like people bringing stuff to them, or they do pallets. Nothing wrong with that. Everybody has their own hook, whatever. The one thing that makes it fun for me is actually go out there and pick it. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. Some people have to scale to get to get these pallets to make more money, and I get that. But the one thing that makes it fun for me is strictly going out there, looking through the stuff, finding those items, because I would like to say I did that. I think that's the biggest thing for me. But yeah, that would be the wish for the reselling business. Grow it as much as possible. Maybe even do a pallet like once a month or something, just to see what happens. But yeah, that's the biggest thing for me that I would like for to happen for us. Pembroke, where I didn't know about this. We just had a tornado. What's it called? Oh, what is it called? They just announced it on Facebook. I'll see if I can find it. Yeah, I'll see if I can find it. But they just released it. I know the Bintastic bin, so I think that's in Ludowiki. What is the other one called? I forget what the other one's called. But the step ladder that I wanted, y'all can look it up on Amazon. It's called Costco 8-foot Signature Series Step Ladder Type 1A. That is exactly what I needed for what I needed to do, but I'm gonna have to find something else. Be careful with the name brand. Toner HP has to have the seal on it, or you'll get a hit on your account. From my understanding with the HP, it's not necessarily maybe we're talking about the same thing. Not necessarily the seal, but it has the little sticker, like Brother does. Because I've sold HP toner without it being sealed before. Maybe I'm just lucky, but I know it's usually the little stickers. That way they can verify it. Because on the Brother toner, they usually have like an ID number. And you can go to brother.com/ID, type in the numbers, and you can actually verify the Brother ones. I don't think you can verify the HP ones, but they usually have a little sticker on them that they care about. Yeah, the holographic seal. Okay, so we are talking about the same thing. All right, cool. We're on the same page. Let's see. I need a warehouse with a small house attached. Yeah, that's or that, instead of a big house and a big warehouse. The barn. If you ever look up barnuminiums, it's like BARN OMIDIUM or something like that. They're really cool houses. Very cool, a lot of room. Yeah, it's all about the hunt. Cool. I'm trying to find. Yeah, I think that's what makes it worthwhile though. The reselling thing for me, because there's gonna be some weekends or some weeks where you just don't find anything, but then like that next 2 weeks go by, go to one yard sale and it's just filled with vintage toys, video games, Nintendo 64, all types of stuff, and that's what makes it worth it. Harbor Freight for a ladder. Well, that's the thing. It has to be a certain ladder. So like there's ladders and then there's like step ladders. Let me go to Harbor Freight real quick. Let's see. They might have one. I didn't even think about Harbor Freight. Because there's one right that's close to me in Rankin. No, they only have a 6-foot one. I'm probably just going to find one on Amazon, just have it shipped, because there's one I'm looking at right here. It's called a Halo HIAI. Here, matter of fact, I'm gonna drop it in the chat so you guys can see it. This is the one I'm looking at now. Oh, well, I guess I can't do that. Okay, it's too long. Can I shorten that? Let's see. Paste. Look at that. I'm smart. Here you go. So if y'all click on that link, that's the one I'm looking at now. That's the step ladder I was looking at. But that one's $239, but I don't think they have any in stock, or do they? I don't know. I'm gonna find one eventually. One that I want. But that would be kind of nice to have right there. That's kind of what I'm looking for. It's like the steps are a little bit wider. It's like a step stool, I guess is what they call them. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for. All right, I'm fixing to go to church. I'll watch when get home. Tell Charlie hello. I'm looking out for you. Some Legos and Charlie, Harry Potter. Love you both. Thank you so much, Debbie. We appreciate that. I will. I'll definitely let her know. And have fun at church. All that good stuff. Be safe. I appreciate you being here. I'm trying to get my channel like yours. It very fine. Trust me, man. It took time for me. I like the growth that we have here is unexpected. Wasn't expecting it, man. And it's gonna hit you like that. I'm telling you. Just keep grinding, man. It's gonna hit you, and you're gonna be like a little overwhelmed, because I was overwhelmed whenever it started happening, and I was just like, okay, all right, it's kind of crazy, but yeah, now you got this, man. You got it. Just takes a little time. I'm working on getting a 12 by 24 shed. Yeah, I was looking at the prices for them. I was like, a 20 by 40 would work really well with what I want to do, but I think we're just gonna move everything down to the garage and kind of get done that way. But I don't know. A shed is definitely worth it. but I think it's I have an HOA here, so I had to get it like approved through the county because it's 20, like 12 by 24. I don't think that one's, well, also depends on where you're at too. But like for me to get a 20 by 40, I have to get it approved by the county. Then I had to get it approved through the HOA. Then it has to be color coordinated with my house. And then it's a very annoying process where I live. I've sold HP toner that was partially used since the printer stopped working. We bought an inkjet printer instead of another laser printer. Yeah, that's like we've sold HP open, all that stuff, and it usually does pretty well. Like, it really does. Can y'all hear the music? I'm playing music in the background. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not. Uh, we started out as a hobby, then it got addicting. Yes, I'm right there with you. I used to work down at the port here in Savannah. I used to work on the big 40-foot trailers that the semi trucks drive with the containers that sit on them. I used to work on the trailers, the suspension work, welding, torching, all that stuff, and um, I did that after I got out of the military, and uh, I remember sitting down for lunch. I was eating Chinese food. I still remember it to this day. I was eating Chinese food, and the Cincinnati Picker video popped up, and I was just like, "Yeah, I'll watch them. Whatever, cool." And I don't know how his video popped up because I was watching like Family Guy and stuff on my phone or whatever on YouTube, and I decided to watch him, and the video it was. I think it was I don't remember what it was. It was he just went to the garage, so just had a whole bunch of collectibles, and he bought it all for like $300 or something, and he came home and he comped it all out, and it was like over $1,000. I was just like what? Like, I was bringing home like around like 800 a week where I used to work. No. That was with overtime. No, I would get 800 a week after overtime. So I was bringing in after taxes, dental, medical, and all that came out, all that good stuff. I was bringing in 500. That's right, $530 a week because it equaled out to $106 a day. And then I was like, wow, that's really cool. I used to work night shift from 2 to 10:30 at night, and I remember one day I was like, okay, cool. Next couple days, I was on Facebook Marketplace. This dude was getting rid of a huge Fungal Pop deal. Huge. I'm talking about there's like 300 Fungal Pops, 250 to 300, and the dude only wanted $540 or $550, whatever it was. His wife, or apparently he used to travel to conventions and stuff, but his wife just wanted it out of the house. It was like, borderline like a hoarder house, but just filled with Funko Pops, collectibles, and stuff. And she just wanted it out. So I was the first person to message him. I messaged him like 2 minutes after it was posted. And he's like, yeah, man, come on down and come get it. So I went there early in the morning before I went into work, filled up the whole truck with all types of stuff. And he came out with a bunch more collectibles. He's like, hey, man, another $50. These are all yours. I was like, $600? Bet. Here you go. I made like over $4,000 on that deal, and then it got addicting. And I kid you guys not, I think I told this story before, but a month later, no lie, a month later, I randomly went to a Goodwill before I went into work. And this is well before I was recording. I wish I would have recorded it all because it was crazy stuff. But went into Goodwill, and they just put a shelf up filled with Fungal Pops. I looked at it, and I'm like, okay, there's like 30 of them. Okay, cool. I grabbed them all up, put them in my buggy. The manager, I guess, saw me do that, and he comes out and he's like, hey, are you interested in this type of stuff? I was like, yes, sir. And he's like, I got like 5 huge blue bins in the back that are just filled with them. He's like, if you want them all, I'll do $3.99 a piece for each one. And I was like, well, how much do you have? He's like, it's a lot. So I said, okay, cool, I'll buy them all. I was like, cool, whatever. So it came out, and I spent like $505 or something like that. And he shook my hands. Hey, I appreciate you taking them all off my hands. So no problem, I'll take them off your hands. And that I made another like $4,000 off of that deal too. So it's yeah, those are my craziest finds as far as collections that I did not get on film. That's way before I started filming. But then I just casually started getting into that, and after I started learning, watching YouTubers and doing all that, and I kind of got to where I'm at now, where just from learning. I love to learn about random values of stuff. I do too. I do too. I think research is crucial. I remember the diecast car storage unit that I did. Um, we had the dresser set sitting in my storage unit for like 6-7 months, and we opened it up finally to clear it out because we were getting ready to sell it. Cleared the clothes out, wasn't anything crazy, and then on the very bottom it had just a bunch of little knickknacks, but it had this small little St. Louis Cardinals like 1963 World Series or something like that. Sold it for $50, all because I did a little bit of research. Crazy. $20 by $24 carport enclosed and stuff. Yeah, that's how my loft is getting. I got like 3 racks. They're just filled with just stuff that needs to be listed. Very low volume, but I can barely hear the music. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure it wasn't too loud. That I'm fine with that. I'm about to buy a 20-foot container. How much are containers going for? I'm using my dining room now, and I'm looking to grow more. Wait, I'm using my dining room now, and I'm looking to grow more. Are you talking about like you put all the stuff that you're reselling on your dining room table? Oh wait, you're using your dining room, so you have racks in your dining room. I'm assuming. Sounds like you need to move, right? What label printer would you recommend? The label printer that I use is the Dymo 4XL, I think. I think I mean that's the only one I've used, and I love it. I've had it for over 2 years now. Haven't had a single issue with it. I know some people use the Rollo. There's a couple other ones out there that people use. The Rollo is, from my knowledge, is a little bit on the it's cheaper than the Dymo. But is it Bluetooth? No, this one is not. This one you have to have it plugged up to your computer. Oh, we actually have a comment on a video. What is it, man? Oh, okay. I'll answer that in a sec. 3,200 delivered. I mean, that's not bad. That's not terrible. I wouldn't think, especially with delivery. $5,000 for a shipping container. They must be different from like from different states and stuff. 20 foot, 3,200. I mean, that doesn't seem bad. SD Flipper bought a 40-foot container for 5,000. He's in Florida. Dang, it's not bad. I've always thought about a storage container, but my HOA wouldn't allow it. Unfortunately. Thought about a container, but it gets hotter than 2 resolution. Yeah. So it's not just hot too. It's the humidity around Georgia as well. NC Picker bought his in Florida for $5,000. NC Picker has one. I thought he uses his garage. Does he not? Or does he have a garage and a container now? Oh, I will show you guys something though. This is my new golfing hat, you guys. So every time I go golfing, that's my new hat. I think it's probably one of the coolest hats I found in the garage though. But it says Truly Seltzer or Hard Seltzer. I'm gonna be stylish on the golf course. But the fun thing is, in high school, I used to be because I grew up in the hood, right? And then I moved up here to I guess considered the country, I guess. But I remember when I first moved up here, going into high school, I used to be wearing my hats like this like all the time, and people would just look at me in the most weirdest way, and I'm like, what? I can't wear my hat like this. Matter of fact, in high school, whenever I played baseball, I used to wear my hat straight like this, but then I had it slightly tilted like that. So whenever I pitched like this, because I was a pitcher, and yeah, I used to wear hats all the time, but I don't. I think the only time I wear hats now is whenever I go to the golf course. And Speaker has a garage and just got it. Oh, he just got one. Okay, I must have not seen that video then. That's pretty cool though. That's pretty cool. At least he's growing in the right direction and all that. I'm I have my own personal storage unit where I store like all that sporting equipment stuff that you guys see me do or see me buy, and that stuff's moving, pretty decently. But we got it all in there. Love the hat, thank you, RJ. I thought it was cool. I got it for $1, so I was like, it's gotta be worth more than $1, but I'm gonna keep it for myself just so whenever I go golfing. That's what uses his garage and the container for unlisted items. He is installing something to take care of the high humidity in Florida. Yeah, that was my first worry. Like if I moved everything down to my garage, I was thinking about putting a humidifier or whatever in there, but I don't think it's going to be anything crazy to where like anything I'm putting in there is going to be like crazy with humidity, except for I think like all the coffee stuff and everything like that I sell. I'm probably just going to keep it inside, but I don't know. We're definitely going to see how that works out. If it gets kind of crazy in there, then we're probably going to have to do something like that. His garage is smaller in Florida than in... No, I got you. You need Georgia Picker merchandise, hats, and hoodies. To be honest with you, you're probably like the fifth or sixth person who said that. I mean, if y'all really want something like that, I can hit up a friend of mine to come up with something. He does some graphic art designs and all that stuff. I've always thought about merch, but I don't know how to go about it. And I don't know if anybody would actually pay for it, but I mean, I can see what I can do. Because I think what I was going to do is once I hit 5,000 subscribers, I was going to start, implementing certain things like that. That's why I don't do like super chats. Like some people do super chats to where I can accept donations and stuff. I don't like, I don't know. I'm weird about, taking people's money, or not really taking, but like taking donations. Cause like, I don't know. The way my mind works, like I live comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I don't know how I think about it or how I feel about it, I mean, every little bit helps, but I'm weird about it, Maximus. Max. Hey. What you doing? Oh, what's up, buddy? There you go, buddy. Cool. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, I'll definitely think about the merchandise though. I've always thought about it. I think it'd be really cool to wear it in public and stuff like that. And but how would I even do that? Just put it on like eBay? Flipping Canucks, I need your advice. Do I put the stuff on eBay or do I just put it here on the YouTube channel? Because I've seen both. I've seen some people put it on the YouTube channel, and I see some people put it on eBay. I grew up in Paradise Park on the south side. I never recall that. Yeah, I grew up right there on Victory Drive on 7 Palm Avenue. And that's where I grew up through middle school. Back when the Sanat Stadium used to be the Sanat Stadium instead of the Savannah Bananas. Let me see. Yeah, we had 25 totes in the dining room. I got you. Oh, okay, so you're just using that for where your listings are. I got you. That's pretty dope. Here in North Carolina, I can get a shipping container for $5,000. Yeah, I thought about it, but yeah, my HOA won't allow that. I don't like our HOA because I kid you not, there's a Facebook group for our HOA. Apparently, the HOA came out. They even put the picture on Facebook. They said something about your grass is too high. We literally came out here with a ruler. They attached a picture of them having the ruler, and the grass was over like 5 inches or something like that. And they actually fined them like $50 or something like that. I'm like, He went out there with a freaking ruler. That's crazy. Crazy stuff. Just keep your paper stuff like cards inside. It'll be fine on the graphic designs of vinyl. Yeah, I got you. I mean, the buddy of mine, he went to SCAD. He might be able to just draw me something up. I mean, I'll keep you in mind for sure. Because I don't even know how I'm gonna go about it, to be honest. But we'll definitely see. He's using the shipping container for her new items. His list of items will go in his garage. Ah, got you. I follow Off the Ranch, and he has a business where he prints up merchandise. He's located in Texas. It's pretty dope too. Yeah, that'd be cool if I could print up stuff like that too. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna see. I'll definitely see since you asked. I'm gonna look into it, see what we can do. Max is chilling. He is Max. Max is like, I don't know. Max is like the most hyperactive, sweetest dog you ever meet. Like it's like the weirdest thing. Like there's a thing. So me and him. So like I have Piper, my Chihuahua, and then I have Max. Piper, she's more of a mama's girl, and Max is a daddy's boy. The thing is, me and Max, we kind of formed like a very special bond. Doesn't mean I love him more than my dog Piper, because I love Piper. She's my baby. She's my first one. But Max, whenever I get ready to go to bed, I lay down. He comes over, and he'll literally put his back to my chest, put his head on the pillow, and I have my arm underneath him like this. And that's literally how we sleep every night. He literally sleeps like a human. It's the weirdest thing, but we literally sleep like that. And whenever I get up in the morning, we get up together. I take him outside. Whenever I go make breakfast, Piper will come with me too. But they'll both be sitting on my legs, and I'll be eating. And it's just one big happy family. eBay and Instagram for like merchandise. The Flipping Canucks. RJ, put on your YouTube channel. Yeah, I'll definitely look. I'm gonna look into that. Yeah, I'll look into that for sure. I'm definitely gonna do that. Matter of fact, where's my sticky notes? I'm actually gonna write that down. Put it up here. All right, now I won't forget. Kimmy, what part of Georgia are you in? And hello, welcome. I am in the Savannah area. Well, I'm above Savannah. I'm in the Guyton area, like right after Pooler, and Savannah's right below Pooler. I remember when they was the Savannah Cardinals. Yeah, I remember that too. Well, I've heard stories about it. I wasn't born. Well, I was born in '92, and if I remember correctly, Sandats were there in '97. No, 1984. 1984 to 2015. That was way off. That was way off. Yeah. Most definitely despise the HOA. Yes. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the HOA here. They I don't like it because the way my mind works is it's like the military, right? You know, you in the military, you know, if you want time off, you know, you get it approved, et cetera, and then you take your time off. But the HOA is not like the military. You know, the HOA is the HOA. If you know, you don't, in my opinion, you don't have to get things approved if you go by the guidelines of what they give you. So, like for example, if you want gutters, they have to be white, right? And then the water has to be moving towards the road and not off to the side. It has to be going towards the road. And I don't see the point of getting that approved if you go off of their guidelines. But I'm a little rebellious when it comes to stuff like that. But I don't know. I'm not a fan of our HOA at all. At all. Don't like them. I haven't done it in a while. I wouldn't charge you if I did it. Just a side thing. I'm not a pro. No, I feel you. Take a look at Vistaprint. They may do something. I know there's I use Fiverr, FIVERR.com. They come up with crazy designs and all that, and I'll actually show y'all. Let's see. Is it in here? I don't know where it is. I have a gaming hoodie that a buddy of mine made, and it's really good stuff. I don't know where it's at. I was gonna show you a picture of it, but I don't have it on here. I used to live in Savannah Pool area. It was really growing when I moved. I missed Tybee. Yes, I love Tybee. I used to go to the Sugar Shack down in Tybee whenever I was a kid. Sugar Shack had it going on. I don't know how they are now, but the Sugar Shack. I remember going down there, going to the beach, getting the ice cream afterwards and food. Can't beat it. Being a kid is like the best. Being a kid, times are simpler. Now we're getting old and slowly rotting away. They were the Cardinals from 84-95. What was I reading? Oh, I read it wrong. Okay, well, I was close. I said 97 whenever it became the Sand Nets. Yeah, no, I was wrong. I was reading it wrong. Yo, ATL Flippers, what's good? Let's go. Representing Georgia up in here. What's good? What's good, you guys? How y'all doing today? Dondi, how are you doing today? Welcome. I started off with shirts and hats for merch. Yeah, I want to do something like this. I think something like this. There's something like this. I mean, I don't know, but I actually like this hat though. This hat's dope. Yeah, I'm gonna come up with something crazy. A buddy of mine, like I said, he does some crazy stuff like this. So I'm gonna find something because like I want to use red and black to represent Georgia Bulldogs and Atlanta Falcons and all that red, white, and black. But at the same time, I also don't want to copy the colors either. Though I want to come up with something on my own. But matter of fact, let's see here. That's weird. Yeah, I just ordered the championship football. It's like white on top and on the back, and then I think is it brown on the bottom. Anyways, the football shows all the scores, of all the scores throughout the whole season. And then in the middle it says National Champions 2021, and then it says SEC Championship Georgia versus Alabama, how we lost that game, and then College Football Playoff semifinal. It shows Us versus Michigan. Actually, hold on. Wait. Is that a typo? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, no, it's not. Okay. Yeah, and then on one side it says 2022 National Championship 3318 January 10th, yada yada, Indianapolis. So yeah, it's really cool. It's a really cool item. And then I got the 2021 National Championship hat that I don't wear. I just got it posted up downstairs. But yeah, I love Georgia, man. I mean, it'd be nice if the Falcons can get there. Atlanta Braves did their thing, and then Georgia Bulldogs did their thing. So Falcons would be nice, man. It would be nice. We had that one year, but we're not going to talk about that. So if you get a design made and get it put on a USB drive, you can take it to Liz and they will embroider it on whatever hat you choose. That could be an option too. That's pretty dope. UGA is the best. Yes, it is. Yes, sir. See, I did that with my cardio club. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all once we get it. It should be today. We should be getting it today through FedEx. So it's time to recess. Oh yeah, the ATL Flippers intro is pretty dope. I like it. It's definitely their intro is more creative than most people, and normally because I kind of did away with my intro. It was unique, but everybody was complaining about the music being too loud. So I was just like, yeah, we'll throw it in there every now and then, Like maybe we'll throw it in there if I forgot to do an intro one day or something. But no, the ATF Flippers got a dope intro. I have a football sign by Herschel Walker. That's pretty dope. I'm surprised Herschel Walker did away with his restaurant in Athens. I'm surprised he did away with it. I don't remember why he got rid of it, but he did. Because we went to a football game last year to the UGA. So I think we're gonna try to go to a handful of football games this year. Yeah, the let me see here. Let me go get my actual phone. What's up, Max? You say hi to everybody, huh? You say what's up, everybody? Say what's good, everybody. Yeah, the Falcons are the worst. Need to stay with like the Hawks, Atlanta United, UGA, and Braves. Yeah, Hawks are good. Yeah, it's. I'm telling you, man, Georgia could be lethal, man. They could. Like, could you imagine? Just imagine this. Hear me out. Every single Georgia team wins their respectful championship. Just imagine. That would be some crazy stuff. I mean, Atlanta Braves and Bulldogs did their thing, But imagine if every single Georgia team did it. It would be insane. Is that everybody? Huh? All right, well, I'm gonna go eat me some breakfast and get back at it. Hello, y'all be good and be safe out here. Yes, sir. We will be great. Matter of fact, I need some food too. We'll probably end the stream here in like 20 minutes or so because I'm gonna get me some food. Cause have you had your breakfast this morning? Did Mama feed you yet? Huh? No. Yeah, this is my best friend right here, you guys. This is Max. He actually had 10 teeth pulled. Ain't that right, buddy? We took care of it, didn't we? Yep, we did. Yeah, I've been doing this since he was a baby. I used to put him on my shoulder like this, and he would just hang there. Ain't that right? Good boy. Best thing they did was trade Matt Ryan. Oh, for the Falcons, yeah. Have a Falcon tattooed on my forearm. What you doing? It's weird because he trusts me. It's like the weirdest thing. What you doing? That good boy? Say what's good? Say what's up? But yeah, we're let's see. No, I said I was gonna be listing while we talk. Let's see. Oh, I found it. What you doing? I'm all about my Falcons rise or die. Yeah, I feel you on that. I'm not big into like NFL or like major sports like in the professional league. Like if you look at like and I swear by this, some people may agree, some people may not. Maybe an exception of the Super Bowl. But if you look at like the SEC, I don't know if it's just the way it's ran or whatever the case is, the energy, I mean, just everything apart about like college football. And for me, it's just so much better than NFL. And that's just me though. But yeah, time to work. See everyone. All right, the Currys, thank you so much for stopping by on this beautiful Sunday morning. I appreciate y'all being here. Be safe, get to work, all that good stuff. Do what you got to do. Much love, much love. You know, I appreciate y'all being there. Stacy, how are you doing today? Hi, Stacy. You don't get down. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. You want some breakfast? You want food? You want treats? Huh? You want treats? You can go get treats? Yeah? You want to? Mwah. Good boy. But hello, guys. Got to put together this trampoline for the kids. Got to let y'all keep grinding. Yes, sir. Same to y'all. Keep up the good work over there. Have fun building the trampoline. Appreciate y'all stopping by. Yeah, you guys. I think, matter of fact, I'm okay. It's all good on your side, I'm sure. Oh yeah, Stacy, everything's going fantastic over here. We're just literally listing all that good stuff, and you know, staying busy. That's the biggest thing. We're always staying busy. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a day there with the live stream. We should have a video for you guys tomorrow. I'm actually gonna go make some breakfast because I always forget to eat breakfast. Right whenever I first get up, I usually wait like a couple hours and then I make the breakfast. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some food, get some stuff listed. Probably do a heavy listing day today. Yeah, I just wanted to do a live stream for you guys since it's been a hot minute. Yeah, we're probably going to end the stream here in just a sec. Did you look into those folks I suggested? You might have to remind me. My mind is very fragile. I forget a lot of things. Or remind me, Stacy, if you don't mind. I can't remember. It's lunchtime, by the way. I mean, it's brunch. You know, you can have brunch around 11, right? Lunch usually starts at 10:30, but I think we're gonna have brunch. There you go. Instead of calling it breakfast, we'll call it brunch. I'm out, Brandon. Get grinding. You're the best. Thank you, RJ. I appreciate the kind words. I appreciate the motivation. The return of the Cajun Roots reseller. Okay, so yes, I have looked into the Buffalo Picker. The return of Cajun. I don't think I looked that one up. I do have. I have subscribed to the Buffalo Picker. I just haven't reached out yet. Return of the Cajun Roots. There we go. Okay. All right, I'm subscribed to that one now. Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to them soon. It'll probably sometime this week or next week, and then we'll see what we can do. But yeah, I'm gonna go make some breakfast. We'll see you guys soon. Some of the folks there do reseller lots. It's a great way to pick up inventory. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll definitely check them out. Yeah, everybody have a great day, great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you guys. See you guys soon. Might do a live stream sometime this upcoming week as well. But yeah, we'll catch you guys next time. Much love. We'll see you guys later. Take care, you guys.